Queen Athena. You're the first one I see, Queen Athena. Great rising, Queen Athena. How you loving? How you loving, Queen Athena? Reverend Valerie Love at your service, divine midwife of soul destiny, Christian witch and the author of I keep saying 11 books, 12 books on practical spirituality. How you loving? That's all the universe wants to know from you. How you loving? Are you loving good? You being good and kind to people, and beginning with yourself. Begin with yourself. Great rising, great rising. My melanin empress. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? Hey, look at y'all already. Smash that like button, baby. Smash that share button, baby. Happy Martin Luther King. Happy Martin Luther King. Yay! Can we give a shout out to Martin Luther King? Can we give a shout out to Martin Luther King? Good morning, good morning. Hey, Carlos, how you loving? Morning, morning. Where y'all coming in from? Where's everyone coming in from? Where is everyone? Tell us, where around the globe are you? Please forgive me with the movement. Where around the globe are you? Connecticut, MLK Day, South Carolina, low in New York City, Long Beach, California, Jersey girl, Coach Tiffany J. They're going so. Coach Tiffany Chicago, Coach Tiffany Satchel. That wasn't Coach Tiffany J. Houston, Texas, Nashville, Tennessee, Suffolk, Virginia. Suffolk, I love it. I love it. I love it. Where else she coming in from? Where else she coming in from? Welcome, 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 welcome. Did y'all catch the Witch and the Wiz? Oh, Detroit. Hey, Omar! Tania. You up, Tania. Go ahead, Tania. Thank you, Tania. Looking radiant as usual. Thank you, Tania. Love you. Montreal, Canada. Welcome, welcome, Montreal, Canada. Welcome, another Jersey girl here too. Master Nova, you in Jersey? Harlem, USA in the house. Come on, Mad Love. Hold it down, my hometown. Harlem, USA. Harlem. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's begin with a deep breath. As always, we are in our daily spiritual practice, Monday through Friday, with the book 40 Money Mantras. See, we're doing a lot. London, UK, Toledo, Ohio, London, England, Nashville. Hey, 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 hey. Marvin the Magi, how you loving, Marvin? What's up? Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. God morning. God morning. Let's breathe. Breathe and reset your nervous system. We're going to reset your nervous system right now for abundance and wealth. Breathe in and hold it. Breathe in, a deep, deep breath in. Hold it. Now, radiate abundance. Hold it and release. And again, resetting the nervous system for wholeness, for wealth, for well-being. Breathe in, deep breath, deep breath. Fill your lungs, fill your lungs. Fill up like a balloon. Hold it. Resonate wealth. Hold it. Wealth. And release with an ah. Drop your shoulders on the exhale. Deep breath in, fill your lungs, fill your lungs, fill your lungs. And when you believe that your lungs are already filled, take in another sip of air. It's what we do in yoga. Expand your lungs. Lung capacity and life expectancy are correlated. Fill your lungs, expand your lungs. This opens the heart as well. Breathe in. Another sip of air in. Hold it. Bliss. Radiate bliss. Hold it. And release. And we pray, Mother, Father, God, Great Spirit, Almighty, the One, the All, the power, the life, the love that is our very being. In this eternal now moment, this prayer is for understanding of the universal laws upon which this entire universe is built. Our prayer is for wisdom with how to use all that we're stewards over. Our prayer is for love. unconditional love of everyone we're in relationship with. Holy Spirit, our prayer is for peace. Holy Spirit, our prayer is for joy for every being on the planet. We pray in this global circle that gathers together every morning at 6 a.m. for money mantras to expand our wealth consciousness so that we may be the recipients, the happy receivers of all that is ours by divine birthright, blissfully, beautifully, joyfully, that we stay on purpose and that we have beautiful, harmonious relationships, beginning with relationship with self. Hallelujah. It is done. We release our word to law with Hotep. Breathe, and when you are ready, look down and then slowly open your eyes when you are ready. Always return your awareness to the time-space continuum with great peace. Never shock yourself back. Come back slowly with great peace about yourself. The witch is at your service with magical words. Remember, words of vibration. Words of vibration. Amen, Ra. Words of vibration. So as I channel these words for us, these words are designed in the book. You can get the book from valerielove.com. Go to valerielove.com. Welcome, South Jersey. Go to valerielove.com, click on books, and you can get your book there. You'll see it there with many of the other books that I've written. And I'm so grateful to be of service to the universal family with words. I'm a wordologist. I'm a keeper of the word. I love the word. And so I serve you with the written and spoken word. The word. South Jersey. Look at that. The word. Central Vermont. Welcome, Vermont. How you loving? The words that are in this book are strung together in such ways that they form symbols that recreate consciousness, and the consciousness recreates Miami, yay! And the consciousness recreates your whole financial situation. You see, I reconstructed, rearranged, re-energized, re-enlivened, resurrected my entire financial life from within, from inside my own glorious mind that God gave me. And God gave you a glorious mind. And inside your own mind, you can reconstruct anything and everything in your life from inside. Indeed, that's the only place where you can reconstruct it, from inside your own mind. Welcome, Arkansas. Coach Tiffany got us started this morning with the super chat 1111. Thank you, Coach Tiffany. God bless you. 1,000-fold return to you and even more. Woo! Over the weekend, Coach Tiffany had us going. Whoo! We got a lovely peek into what her Bitcoin accounts are going to, her cryptocurrency accounts are going to be very shortly. Whoo! We had let's just say an exhilarating time. We had a very exhilarating Saturday morning, didn't we, Coach Tiffany? And why Saturday? Queen Athena. Oh, your first live session? Welcome live. Queen Athena. Thank you. God bless you for the super chat. 1,000-fold return to you and even more. God bless you. Oh my God, Coach Tiffany. Danielle from Glen Cove. Hey, Danielle, all the way from Long Island, new to the Millionaire Club. Welcome, Danielle. I'm so happy you're here with us live this morning. Hi, Val. I wanted to send you some funds via other ways than the super chat. How can I do that? Oh, Dusty Muhammad, thank you. Oh, that is so beautiful. Thank you. Under the vid, under all my vids, a Bitcoin address, Ethereum address, I believe Litecoin address, and my PayPal is love@valerielove.com. Love@valerielove.com. So thank you so much. That is so kind, Dusty. That is so kind. I see you on Facebook too. Saw you live last night with the Wiz. The Wiz is back. It was taking care of powerful, important family business outside of the country. For quite a while, for several weeks, is back, which means this year, 2018, you're going to get all new stuff from the Witch and the Wiz. Danielle! Another 1111 super chat. I love the 1111s. The 1111s are making all of us wealthier in this circle. Christy Hill, thank you for the super chat. Love it. Thousandfold return to you, Danielle and Christy. Thousandfold return to you for all our super chatters. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are so appreciated. 1111 over here. Come on, Sarah Indigo. So, words reform our consciousness. I sent you money with one of the email addresses that you used to respond to me. Is that okay? No, because the email, I think I saw that, and our associate, the amazing Tania, when she's in my office tomorrow, when we're in the office tomorrow, we'll work it out. We'll privately email you and share where you can send it. Okay, our team will take good care of you. The PayPal address is love@valerielove.com. That's the PayPal address if you desire to do that. And here is the deal with words. With ours, thank you, thank you. I love you. I have to pause for a moment and tell you how much you are loved and appreciated. This channel had record growth in 2017. Record growth. It was like the channel went a while back, the channel went over 10,000, then it went over 15,000, then over 20,000, then over 25,000. This channel is about to hit 30,000. I've been watching this from day one. Yay! And I am so grateful to you because you are the one that keeps showing up to the channel, keep showing up to the channel. You keep getting the transformation. We keep doing this together. Without you, this channel would not be where it is. Without you, it takes all of us together. So smash that like button, baby. Smash it, smash it, smash. 1 million subs on underway. I receive it. I've been visioning it, not visualizing, visioning, looking at the great divine plan by Mother, Father, God, the great divine plan, and aligning my consciousness, my mind, myself, my little self with the capital S self. Alignment, alignment. You just received your book. Yay! Get the book, get the book, get the book. It has all 40 of the money mantras so that you can go through the process over and over and over again. I would say every year, take yourself through the process of another 40-day process. So I had to pause for a moment and say thank you. We are in a new year, a new year, a new consciousness, a fresh consciousness. 2018 is moving fast. And 2018, I'm telling you, I speak it over you. Marvin the Magi, thank you for the 1111 super chat. Thank you. A thousandfold return to you and even more. I tell you one thing, I just started trying to reprogram my thinking. I'm getting all flustered because I'm not finding the answers right now. But looking at your channel, you've been doing this for years. Oh, I've been doing this for years, and I'm going to do this until I take my last dying breath. I tell you that much. Till I give up this shell, I will be doing what I'm doing by divine design on this planet to my last breath because I love it. It's why I'm on the planet, to serve at a very high level in a very big way, inspiring the lives of millions of people around the globe. Will you help me to lead a welcome? Will you help me spread the word? Smash the like button, smash the share button, smash-a-thon, smash-a-thon. See, when we get a lot of likes on YouTube, it triggers the algorithm to then share it, share it, share it, share it to all the other people. Hey, Omar, thank you for the super chat, Omar. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thousandfold return to you and even more. Omar, I see $2 million coming for you. Well, another $2 million. You're probably already a multimillionaire. I see another couple of $1 million coming to you very soon. Good dawning to a bright soul. Good morning. God morning. God morning. God morning. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Darla. Welcome, welcome, welcome. God bless you. Welcome. So, why are words so important as we go into day 11 now? Day 11 is about now. 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 Many people are not in the now. Many people are in the past, which is always going to bring you disappointment. Oh, why did I do that better? Oh, we should have done that. Oh, that didn't turn out right. Looking in the past, living in the past is always going to bring you disappointment, is always going to bring you not good enough back there, what you did back there. But you cannot compare the you of today to the you back then, because the you back then didn't know what the you of today knows. So forgive and love the you of then that made those choices and be here now. If you run to the future, in the future, you're always going to make yourself afraid If you look to the future, oh, what if I don't have the money to pay something on the first of the month, or something on the 30th of the month? Or what if I don't have the money to do this? Or what if? If you're running to the future, you're scaring yourself unnecessarily. Don't do that. You don't need to scare yourself. Stay in the now. If you're running to the future, you're also creating problems. Now, there is no such thing as problems. There is only one problem, and that one problem has already been solved. This is taught by A Course in Miracles. The one problem that has already been solved is the problem of separation. Anytime we have an issue, and even the shamans teach this, and especially the Chinese medicine, Chinese healers who heal with Chinese medicine, 5,000 years old, they teach that all issues in the body are some kind of energy separation, separation from source. All of it. Every issue, every problem we think we ever had, everything in the body temple, anything that's going on in the bank accounts that is untoward, is some separation from source. You think you're here and source, God, is somewhere else. Some separation, even if it's a little pocket of separation, will create dis-ease, disharmony, incongruence in your body temple, the temple of your financial affairs, or the temple of your relationships. See, all these things are temples. They are holy cauldrons that hold energy. I can't wait to find out who I am. You were talking about vampires and angels and witches yesterday. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. So, there's one problem. It's already been solved. This is how you come into the now. You come into the now by breathing deeply. Whenever you take a deep breath, that more anchors you to the now rather than going this way and that. Why? Because your mind is doing whatever your breath is doing. When your breath is calm and deep, just as a matter of living, when I began to learn how to breathe, everything changed. I didn't know how to breathe. I was panting, breathing way up here, high in the chest, panting, 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 and wondering why I was out of breath and out of money, and my mind was racing. You see, your mind is going to do whatever your breath is doing. Calm your breath. Drop your shoulders. Most people are walking around like this. They got too much adrenaline in their system. And then, because we're in this constant bombardment of information, energy, and we're moving faster than we've ever moved in our lives, one day in a modern human's life is like, is like reading Science of Breath. Oh, it's a whole science to breath and breathing. One day in a modern human's life is like a whole year in back in the day when people lived on farms and in villages and cottages. They wouldn't have as much excitement as the human has now in one day in a whole year. They just would not have. We're in constant bombardment. Sound, sights, this, that. That's why your spiritual practices become critical. You must take time every day for meditation to turn off all the noise. Arise early. Don't look at your phone first thing when you wake up. Don't sleep with your phone. Don't sleep with your TV. Don't go to bed with the TV on last thing. Take the first hour of the day and the last hour of the day to you. Or have a morning spiritual practice and a nighttime spiritual practice. Withdraw your energy, your five senses. You got to shut down your five senses. That's how you do that. You shut down the five senses. And when you shut down the five senses, you turn within and the sixth senses heighten. The third eye opens and you really start seeing stuff. Let's talk about the now. So how do you stay in the now? Breathe deep, set your intention as always to stay in the now. Set your intention. Here is our mantra for today on MLK Day. I love it. I live in a now state of mind and being. Now is the intention and expectation I continually hold of how and when money in infinite supply shows up in my world and keeps showing up. When is it showing up? Now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not last year, not on the first. Now. Now. Money is always flowing to me infinitely now. In the now. Get on now. Get on now, baby. Get on now. Now, now, now. Now. I love it. Put it in the chat. Now. 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 Now, now, now. Not next week, not next month, not on Friday, not on payday. Now. Now. Get on the now vibration. Now, baby. Now, now, now. Look at the chat blowing up. Now, 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 now. Right now. Who wants money now? You want to wait till the first of the month? You want to wait till payday? Now. Be on now vibration. I'm on now vibration. Money is flowing to me now, 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 and always now, because it's always now. It's never tomorrow. Because when you get to tomorrow, it's going to be now again. It's still going to be now. It's only always now. It's only ever now. There's something I want to show you. Actually, I'll share it with you. Now, 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 now. Yes, now. Money now, please, Melanie said. Now, 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 now. There's no next week. Now. Now, if we go to the pattern on the trestle board, the pattern on the trestle board, a beautiful, beautiful offering from Bota. Go to Bota, bota.org. B as in boy, O, T as in Tom, A.org. Go to resources, Bota. What does Bota stand for? Builders of the Aidedum. What is an Aidedum? Aidedum. A, D as in dog, Y-T-U-M. An Aidedum. An Aidedum. I'm receiving money now. That's right, Christy. I am now, now, now. And I would say I have money now. I'll show you the build up, the construction of this mantra for now. What is an Aidedum? An Aidedum, someone put it in the chat for us, please. A-D-Y-T-U-M. Yes, go to bota.org, click on resources. A-D-Y-T-U-M. What is an Aidedum? An Aidedum is an inner sanctuary. It is a sacred inner space. And you want to build up, yes, Aidedum, you want to build up this sacred inner space. It's your inner sanctuary. It's the space within yourself. Yes, yes, yes. I see it in the chat. I love it. Y'all love the Aidedum. It's this space within you, almost like a cauldron where your heart is. That is a sacred space that no one else lives except God. Oh, I thought that was universal consciousness. Aidedum. Aidedum is like an inner temple, an inner sacred space. So you want to build up that inner sacred space. And what is that inner sacred space? Now is the divine present, forever present now. That's right, not next week, now. This Aidedum that's within you, here's the beauty of the Aidedum. People let other people come in where your Aidedum is, and that's never supposed to happen. You get so hooked up on some new lover, or we get so overflowing with some new love relationship that we are no longer in the inner sanctuary, in this space that's only God. See, there's supposed to be a space inside you that's only God. Only God, Goddess, I am. Only. No person lives there, not even your children. But that's how people come to put their children and their lovers before God, and people that get on their nerves before God, because they spend more inner time with the people that get on their nerves. Hello, I'm Turkish. Hey, welcome, Turkey. Because they spend more time inside themselves with people that get on their nerves than they do with God. You see, the Aidedum is this protected space inside you, and it's only you, it's only God. So that every time you turn within and you go to this space, it's only going to be God. You're only going to meet God. That's building the Aidedum. Now, at Builders of the Aidedum, under resources, there is a Kabbalistic tree of life. And one of the resources is the pattern on the trestle board. Now, mages and magicians and witches have used this for eons. I've used it for years. The pattern on the trestle board. I'm going to actually do a whole vid on the pattern on the trestle board, because that's how absolutely astonishing it is for your whole life. The pattern on the trestle board, especially for magical people. And I have found, I did a search on YouTube for the pattern on the trestle board, someone who actually said all of the 11 statements. It was hardly any information about the pattern on the trestle board here on YouTube. I might have found one video with someone who actually said all 11 of the statements. But here's one of the statements. And this statement is so powerful, and I've said it over and over. I've probably said it hundreds, if not thousands of times. Here is the statement. I'll make a video on it. The pattern on the trestle board. Exactly, my Melanin Express. The pattern on the trestle board. The thing will reorganize your consciousness. Tony, thank you for the super chat. 1,000 vote plus return to you. And even more. That looked like $20 million to me. Pattern on the trestle board. So there are 11 statements, and the statements correspond to each of the 10 sphero on the tree of life. What is the tree of life? The tree of life is simply a map of the whole universe. And if you notice, the tree of life is embedded in the flower of life. So the flower of life, if you look at the flower of life, because all of the world, all of it, we get by symbols, right? So the flower of life has the tree of life encoded in it over and over and over again. So anyway, the tree of life is the code of creation. It's the whole universe. It's how everything works from the Godhead down to humanity, right? Now, the pattern on the trestle board gives you 11 statements. I do not understand you. I just say thank you for being here and feel it energetically. If you're in Turkey and you do not understand the words that I'm saying, sense it energetically, and you will still get it because all of us are energetic beings. Your first language is energy. Everyone's first language is energy. I was in a Hindu temple because y'all know I travel the world, but this one happened to actually be in the United States. I was in a Hindu temple. It was beautiful. I had never gone to a Hindu temple before. So I go into the Hindu temple with my sisters, my minister sisters, right? My sisters in ministry. We go to the Hindu temple. First of all, Metatron, come on, talk about Metatron. Hello, Metatron Cube. And Metatron Cube is also the Star of David in a multi-dimensional faceted expression. It's the Star of David, Metatron's Cube, the Star of the, oh my God, the thing is just going through my whole, reverberating through my whole system. Thank you for bringing us Metatron's Cube. Tune into the vibe. Please, Turkish talk. I don't speak Turkey. However, you will get it. So, me and my sisters go into the Hindu temple. We're in the Hindu temple. And here in the Hindu temple, there are like yoga mats. And so we sit down, we come in, and we're so happy to be there. And the I don't want to call him the prophet or the speaker, like in a Christian church, we would call him the pastor, the spiritual leader for the temple. He came in these beautiful saffron robes, so beautiful. And he sat and he welcomed us and he spoke to us in English and he shared with us before he began. They were playing the music and the drums and the sitar, I believe it is, and all of the music, just beautiful. The incense and everything. I love the whole Hindu temple experience. Love the whole thing. Well, I've actually never been in a spiritual experience that I didn't love. From Hindu to Islam to Native American Sweat Lodge to everything. Everything. Everywhere I've ever gone, every church, the synagogue with the Jewish people, listening Hebrew, I didn't understand not one word they were saying. Oh my God, could I feel it? I did not understand one word of Hebrew. Oh my God, did I feel it? Oh my God, did I feel it? You know? Boo, Emil, stop yelling. You good. And we'll put her channel, his or her channel, and says subscribe, please. Stop yelling. We can hear you. It's all good. We're speaking. You'll be fine. Take a breath. Ratchet it down. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You know, you want to know how to get subscribers? I would love to sit among the whirling dervishes. Oh my God, I went to see the whirling dervishes. Oh my, Master Nova. You want to know something interesting about the whirling dervishes when I went to see them? The whirling dervishes are so peaceful that you can hear a pin drop as they're whirling. They're just whirling, and their head tilts. Like when they start, their head is not tilted. But once they whirl and they go into the thing, their head tilts. It is the most magical thing it's one of the most magical things I've ever seen in my life. And everybody sitting there was like this. It's like a meditation. It's like a meditation. I am going to time you out, Emu, because chill. I'm just gonna time you out for a moment, just for 300 seconds, so you could just have a meditative moment. How's that? All right. Back to our lesson, boys and girls. Something funny is going to happen every day because Reverend Val is like that. I'm crazy. So that's why. Oh, you reported him. Thank you. Hello, Virex. I was just about to say that. If you want subscribers, serve people. I was just about to say that exact same thing. If you want some subscribers, serve people. They'll subscribe. Anyway, yes, interruption. So let's go back to the whirling dervishes. They were just simply incredible. You could hear a pin drop. So between the whirling dervishes, I have sat in the Lakota Sweat Lodge. I'm telling you, the Sweat Lodge with our Native American brothers and sisters, the drumming, all of that. It's always we're gonna pray that out, right? From time out to the block party. You know? The block party. Oh my goodness. Every spiritual, every religious experience I've ever been to. I've been to a Native American powwow. I've been to the Jewish synagogue on Saturday on the Sabbath day. Loved it. Oh my God. I mean, I get my juice on that. Juice. Oh yeah, I've been in the sweat lodge. Oh my God. Oh my God. I got to tell y'all my sweat lodge story another day. Because let me tell you, a sister got her life in the sweat lodge. And it was freaking hot. I mean, it. I think it was 5,000 degrees in that sweat lodge. It was the hottest thing I ever did in my life. Hot yoga and an oven, and Vegas in the middle of summertime got nothing on the sweat lodge. Trust me. I think a sweat lodge about 5,000 degrees. They're like, okay, well, if you can't pray it out and meditate it out, we just gonna burn it out. It's just oh, you want to just fall completely apart and let go of the whole ego structure, the whole egoic constructs of the human mind that we have built up going to a sweat lodge. Oh, the Native Americans got something for you. The First Nations, they got something for you. We know how to get you clear. They just gonna drum all night because that's what they do. They drum all night before the sweat lodge, all night, calling in the spirits, calling in the spirits. You crawl into that, you crawl into a sweat lodge, and don't go to any of the. You gonna let it burn, right? Burn, baby, burn, and don't go to these sweat lodges with these overnight shamans. I keep telling people you cannot be a shaman from a weekend retreat. Come and learn how to be a shaman. It's ridiculous. It takes 20 freaking years to become a shaman. But anyway, Alafia. Thank Barcelona. Barcelona, Spain is in the house. Oh my God, you got me so excited. Okay, so all of that to say this, that how can I communicating with the angels? Oh, come Wednesday. Witchy Wednesday is going to be about the angels, okay? Witchy Wednesday is going to be about the angels. So all these spiritual transformations that I've had all over the world, they have absolutely informed the fabric of my spiritual self, my spirit woman. Every single prayer, every meditation, every spiritual experience with every group of people from India to Africa to China, Hong Kong, all throughout the Caribbean, Hawaii. I was at an ancient heiau. That is in Hawaii, a heiau. Oh my God, which Wednesday? A heiau, an ancient temple on 11/11 at 11/11 in not last year in 2016. I was at an ancient heiau on 11/11, November 11th at 11/11. We were there. I didn't make any of this up. Spirit did all this. We were there, myself and one of my good Wakaya Perfection sisters, Michelle Ota in Hawaii. Me and her like sisters from another mister. She tells me all about the goddess. Now we knew Pele was over there in Hawaii. I never knew that they also had a snow goddess too. I didn't even know they had snow in Hawaii because you know we always think of Hawaii as being very tropical. Anyway, there was a big tall mountain, and this mountain has snow at the top. But anyway, we were there, and it was November 11th. I wasn't thinking about the time and trying to line it all up. And we're walking about looking at this ancient heiau. She took us to this ancient heiau, it's called, an ancient temple. Ancient temple. And all of a sudden, my 11:11 chime. Not, no, it wasn't my 11:11 chimes. I think she said to me, "It's 11:11." I look at my device. Oh my God, it's 11:11, and right there in that second, I am at 11:11 on 11/11 in an ancient temple on the big island of Hawaii. You can't make this up. You cannot make it. In a million years, if I had planned that, I probably wouldn't have been able to pull it off. Being completely surrendered to the divine plan has an incredible plan for you. Trust me, it will blow your freaking socks off. It'll blow your mind. It'll blow your mind what the divine will do. Will blow your mind. What the divine does in my life every day I cry like, in awe at the divine every day. And every day since this new year started, I've been crying every day, like every day. I think since we came back from Sedona, we were at the Sedona retreat, just bawling at Chapel of the Holy Cross. We're going to Machu Picchu, Peru. You too, Leela Pearl? Me too. Just waterworks. It's a watery year. I love it. We're going to Machu Picchu in February. Go to ValerieLove.com and come with us, the witch and the wizard, on his birthday weekend. I don't know what's going to pop off in Buenos Dias from San Diego. San Diego, welcome. I don't know what's going to pop off with the witch and the wizard when we get to Machu Picchu, Peru. So let's go back to the pattern on the trestle board. So I say all that to say, you want to build up your inner Adidam. We have these spiritual experiences all over the globe. And one of the most profound spiritual experiences I had there, which I was sharing with our Turkish brother or sister, is that your first language is energy. So when the holy man of this space came forward and he started talking to us in English before he spoke his message for the day in another language, I'm not sure, I don't know if it was Hindi or what the language was. When he spoke the message, we were all listening carefully. And he was speaking in another language that I had never heard before in my life. If I had, it was not recognizable to my conscious mind. And you want to know the most amazing thing that happened? We were all sitting there listening to him, watching him. I still remember that moment, watching him. And he was sitting on the floor, cross-legged like a yogi, his saffron robes. And he was speaking in a language none of us understood. Do you know we got that whole message? Energetically. Your conscious mind is not giving you the real words, the real message. These words that are coming through my mouth right now, these are only symbols, words, as Abraham Hicks tells us, words do not teach. See, words are symbols and pointers to something, pardon me for pointing at you, pointing at something that means something. The word itself is not it. So if you think that you can't understand people because they're speaking a different language, that's not true. I have been many places all over the world. Just now, when I was in China, I speak no Chinese. Me and Chinese people, we were having a ball, laughing, communicating, even when the Google translator wasn't working, like pointing at things, laughing at things. You can read people's spirit. Oh, I was having a ball with my Chinese brothers and sisters. Don't speak a lick of Chinese. I don't know any. And we was having a ball. Energy. Everything is energy. You're an energetic being. Somebody could say to you, I love you. You know they hate you. They hate your guts. But they saying, I love you. The words, you put words next to energy. What are you going to pick up on? What is your subconscious mind going to know this the truth? The truth is the energy, not the words people are saying. I don't listen to the words people say. The people could form their words in a way that is not truthful. People could lie. People can say anything they want. I'm picking up the energy. I'm reading the energy signals. I'm intuiting into the resonance. And if I'm in their stream, I don't care what words are coming out their mouth. If I'm in their stream and their stream is resonating, lack, limitation, this, that, and other, I'm like, okay. But they saying, oh, I'm abundant. Oh, I'm wealthy. Oh, I'm no, you not. Your signature in the universe is lack, limitation. I see it. I'm intuiting into your energy stream. You let me get within 2 seconds of somebody, I can immediately tell you what's going on with them. Why? Because I'm an energy being, and all of us are energy beings, and we all know it subconsciously. You get next to somebody, you be like, ooh, I can't put my finger on it, but something's up with that person. What does that mean? I can't put my finger on it. That means I can't quite figure it out with my 5 senses, yet I know something's up. Energy. So anyway, he did the whole message for us. We didn't speak Hindi. We were knowing that message. At the end, we said that message was about love, and that was an incredible message. Then after the message, he spoke to us again in English. He said the message was on love. We knew that. We knew how do we know that? We don't speak a lick of that language. He said the message was about love. He said, and this is what we want to do. The source, God, is like the socket on the wall. Now, you can be a lamp, But if you're not plugged in, this was his message. If you're not plugged in, how is the lamp going to light up? You see, we plug in inside. We plug it. Yes, you can feel it. Can't you feel it, Valerie? We plug in inside. Plug into the source. Take your plug. If you're ever feeling not good enough, not enough, doubtful, fearful, whenever we're feeling these things, lack, limitation, thinking it's not going to be enough, wondering how it's going to work out, blah, 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 doubt, any of that. When any of that comes up, plug into the source. Take your plug and just plug straight in. The plug is inside and the outlet is inside as well. Isn't that incredible? It's not out there anywhere. So that's the answer to our beautiful Turkish brother or sister. Not sure who they are. Send them love. That they don't understand how to get your galactic signature. Lawoftime.org. Okay? Lawoftime.org. Decode yourself. Now, let's go to pattern on the trestle board. Let's complete that circuit. Pattern on the trestle board. So one of the statements in the 11 statements of the pattern on the trestle board, one statement is sort of an intro. The other 10 statements each correspond to a sphero on the Kabbalistic tree of life. The Kabbalistic tree of life has 10 spheres, Kedah, Hakma, Bina, all the way down. It's the lightning bolt emanation from source to humanity, okay, to the manifest world of form. Now, and you can use the Kabbalistic tree of life to create anything, because this is how the creator created everything. So it's a map of creation. It's a key. It's a code. It's all of that. Now, and every group of people has it, not just the Kabbalistic people, not just Hebrew people. Indian people have it. African people have it. And African people have it as Adinkra symbols. So if you look at the Adinkra symbols, every group of people, I've traveled all over the whole globe. Every group of people, you order the personal Kabbalah book, yeah, you're going to love it. It takes time to digest. I've been digesting that book for over a decade. Every group of people has the codes to the universe in a different symbol to match the people, right? Every group of people. So the Egyptian people had the hieroglyphics, Babylonian people had something else, Hebrew people have this. And when we all come together and share our knowledge, it comes and adds to the collective bank. That's why we all must get along, right? In compassion and love. So one of the first statements in the pattern on the trestle board is this. Put this in the chat, someone for us. All the power that ever was or will be is here now. We're going to say it again, and you're going to say it together. I tattooed this onto my consciousness. As one of my coaches that I love, Robin Sharma, look up Robin Sharma here. He's wrote The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. I hope you're writing all this down, because so much streams through my mouth when we're talking. Y'all inspire me so much that y'all just draw so much stuff out of my being. It's incredible. All the power that ever was or will be is here now, Mama Ra. Yes, all the power that ever was or will be is here now. Replay. I know that's right. Keep watching this over and over and over again. All the power that ever was or will be is here now. Yes, all the power that ever was or will be is here now. All the power that ever was or will be is here now. Excuse me, say it to yourself. All the power that ever was or will be is here now. Again, all the power that ever was or will be is here now. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's put some loving in it. Hold up. Wait a minute. All the power. Wait a minute. Not some of the power. All the power that ever was or will be. That means all the power of the universe is here now. Then why are we freaking spending so much time in the past and the future? That weakens our power. Is like kryptonite to Superman. Every time you go back to the past, you just put some kryptonite on yourself, Superman. No. Now. All the power that ever was or will be is here now. All the power that ever was or will be. It's of the steps of the 11 statements. It's statement number 1, I believe. All the power that ever was or will be is here now. When that really resonates in our being, yes, Marvin the Magi, when that really resonates in our being, what happens? You tap into it. You create anything. Now, you become a magi, a mage. You become an avatar. It's now. Now. You create anything now, here and now. Now. Y'all feel it. Y'all get it. Y'all get it. I feel it, community. I feel you get it, love tubers. Y'all are a global community. We are a global community of soul ascenders. You get it. Now, next. There is only now. See what this says? There is only now. There is no next week. Because when you get to next week, it's still going to be now. There's no last year. And there is no. Now, this will really blow your mind. All the things that we perceived with our sensory perception as being past, present, and future is really all happening now. Like your 2-year-old self is happening now. Your every experience you ever had is here now. How is that possible, Val? Because time is not linear. Our little human mind thinks time is linear. That this happened, and then that happened, and then that happened, and then that happened, and then that happened. And you have like this sequential on a line. That's not how it works. It's not like that. If you close your eyes, turn within, go into the upper realms, go beyond that dimension of time and space. This is only the third dimension. This is only the third dimension. It's not even nowhere near the levels of dimensions you could go to. You want to at least go to fourth, fifth dimension. Kind of live on fifth dimension, hang out. Remember the fifth dimension from the 70s? This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. The fifth dimension was teaching us all about spiritual practices, just like Earth, Wind, and Fire was, right? But we didn't get it. We was jamming. We was jamming. But Earth, Wind, and Fire and fifth dimension, they was trying to get the message to us in a way that we could groove with it. Like, yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'll tell you one thing. You're an Aquarius. We're in the age of Aquarius now. We left the Piscean age going into the age of Aquarius. And remember, when you go into the constellations move backwards. So you say, how can we move out of Pisces into Aquarius? Because Pisces is after Aquarius. It goes backwards, right? We move backwards through the constellations. So you go Pisces, Aquarius, Sag, Virgo, Libra. No, Libra, Virgo. We're moving that direction. Oh, Scorpio. I apologize. Sag, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo. That's the direction we're moving in. Please forgive me if it's not exactly right. It's not sequential. Thank you, Scorpio. It's not sequential from Aries. Aries is the first sign. It's not from Aries, Taurus, the bull on. We're moving the other direction. So when we moved out of the Piscean age, which was 2,000 years, about 2,000, some say, more than that. But anyway, the age of Pisces was ruled by the ascended master Christ with its fish as the symbol. So if you read all the symbols and not believe so much what they stuffed in our head from Christianity, not it was all something wrong with it. It was good. We needed to learn that stuff. And now we can decode it and take it even higher, right? We graduate being religious and we go into this true dimensions of this universe and start to understand things beyond religion. Now, what is really going on here? What's really going on here is that Christ was the keeper or the custodian of the Piscean age. His symbol was the fish, Pisces. Okay? Now, Christ is now we're moving out of the Piscean age into the age of Aquarius. Who is the keeper of the age of Aquarius? That is Saint Germain, is the custodian of, I just read that verse last night. Hello, Mama Ra. Saint Germain is the custodian, the keeper of the age of Aquarius. So we are moving out of the Piscean age into the age of Aquarius. That's Saint Germain. I love Saint Germain. Get to know Saint Germain very well because Saint Germain will be taking care of us. Yes, fishermen, fishers of men. That's right. The fish, Pisces. He was the custodian of the Piscean age. He always multiplied fish. He called the first two that were working with him fishermen. All this is metaphysical. This is all metaphysical. This is all symbolic. And we can easily put the whole thing together when we begin to think, not with religious thinking, with universal wisdom and understanding. That's why the prayer at the beginning was for us to have wisdom. Okay? Violet flame. That's Saint Germain. Saint Germain. I work with the violet flame a lot. Saint Germain will. Saint Germain will help you with that stuff. Okay? So all the power that ever was or will be is here now. Next. Now, money comes to me easily, effortlessly, and far beyond what I require for the lifestyle I desire. Listen to this. Look, now money comes to me. Now money comes to me, not will come to me. Take out all will. Will come. Will is futurizing. I will have this. I will have that. I will. Will is futurizing. Will ain't now. And what is the universe hearing? That you don't have it now. And the universe understands only now talk. So anything other than now talk, it's not going to give you. It doesn't understand it. You're speaking a language that is truly misunderstood. Yeah, money comes to me now. And that you already have it. You always have it. I always have money. I always have money, right? Now. Also, it says easily, effortlessly. Stop working hard for money. Money is your servant. You're not its servant. Flip it around. We have invested so much in money, all our energy, our time, just trying to get more money and working overtime, trying to get more money and running businesses and trying to get more money. Why? Money is like a dog. It's come, Fido. Come. You call it to you. Why are you chasing it? Would you chase your dog? Would you chase your kids? I have never understood parents that chase their kids. Look, now I understand if they're two, you might have to just kind of reel them in a little bit. I ain't chasing my child. You better get your behind over here, else you're going to see the black mama syndrome. I chase my dog when he gets out. Yeah, but that is because why? Why do we chase these things? What happens as soon as somebody chases you? You run. That's the law. As soon as you chase something, if I start chasing you right now, what you gonna do? You gonna run? You're not gonna be like, if I just broke out and start running towards you, your instinct would be run. Look, anything, I need to put a leash on this money so he doesn't attack someone. Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much. You see, let's talk about where this really comes from. This comes from owning our power. When you own your power and know you are God, you will just summon things to you. Does God run after anything? Does God chase anything? I just ask myself these questions. When I see myself doing things, that's why money runs away from you, because you're chasing it. When I see myself doing things, I ask myself, good Lord, I look like one of them chicks. When I ask myself, does God do this? And if God don't do it, I'm not doing it. Yeah, God is a dog backwards, and dog is about love and loyalty. Yes, dog and God, very closely related. God created what is God chasing? Nothing. Then why am I chasing something? Chasing a man, chasing money, chasing an opportunity. Why am I chasing anything? What is that about, Valerie? You think you got to run and cry? What beliefs would cause me to do this? Do you ever just ask yourself that question? What would I have to believe for me to be doing what I'm doing right now? Ha ha, Summer Studios, yes, yes. This is just how I talk to myself. My own crazy ass. Valerie, what's really going on with you? And then I began to come to some awarenesses. And when I go deep within to the 8 of them, oh, there's a faulty belief in victim. Oh, there's a faulty belief that things are hard. Oh, there's a faulty belief, wires cross, conditioning from the mass consciousness. Oh, that things can't come to me easily. Oh, there's a faulty belief. I love your crazy. I'm telling y'all, I keep telling people, morning LoveTubers, desperation. Hello, who said desperation? Exodus 66, yes. Oh my God. I prefer your mantra though, Val. Thank you. This is the whole thing. We have our wires crossed, and that causes our behavior, because you cannot act beyond the level of your consciousness, right? None of us can. You can't do no better than your consciousness. That's why I always say, address your consciousness. And once you shift your consciousness, you can actually do better. You cannot act beyond the level of your consciousness. If your consciousness is a 6, you can't do the things of a 10 and sustain it. You just can't. I say raise your consciousness from 6 to 10. What? How? Spiritual practices. So here we are. This whole, what was I talking about? Now. There was a story I was going to share with you about the now. Remind me. Let's continue with our mantra. Remind me in the chat. Spiritual practice, excellent. Spiritual practice. I just want to make sure I completed that loop. Okay? Did I leave something out? Help me, peeps. We coming down to the end. And happy MLK Day to all of you here. Happy Martin Luther King. Next, now I am. Now I am. Say it with me. Now I am. Put it in the chat. Now I am. Don't you love the feeling of that? Now I am. I tell people I'm only half crazy. I'm on a good day. I'm only half crazy. Okay. I acknowledge that I'm crazy, and I love it. I love all the parts of me, all the crazy parts of me, all the parts of me that's so whatever. Every part of me, I love. Now I am. Now I am. Look at the chat blowing up. Now I am. Now I am. Now I am. Now I am. Experiencing the fruits. Here we go. Of my persistent, consistent, insistent, inspired action steps that I love taking because these are my bliss. Let's look at that. Now I am. Now I am. Now, here we go. Now I am experiencing the fruits of my persistent, consistent, insistent, inspired action steps that I love taking because these are my bliss. There's only one way to get to money. Master Nova, got chills? And this is going to blow your mind. There's only one way to get to money, and that's through your bliss. I don't know of any other way to get to money, for money to get to you, to open those conduits and channels through your bliss, through your calling, through what you love, through following your bliss, through going your passions, your loves. That's the only way that I've seen that money effortlessly flowing to you. Absolutely. Because when you're in your bliss, you're working in a higher vibration. When you're in your bliss, you're working at higher dimensions. When you're in your bliss, things flow more easily and rapidly. It's not like you don't meet up with any challenges. It's not like you never have any. No, you don't have any problems because we only have one problem. That problem has already been solved. Thank you, Spirit. It's not like you're not ever going to have challenges. You want challenges. Why? Because when you have a challenge, you're in the weightlifting gym of the universe. You're in spiritual weight training. What does weight training do? Make you stronger, bigger, faster, better. You want challenges. You want challenges. People think life is supposed to be without challenges. What? I eat challenges for breakfast. Come on, universe. What we doing today? What? Because I got God, and God is bigger than any challenge. So I'm just going to get stronger. It's not going to destroy me. It's just going to make me faster, better, wiser, stronger. Better. Because we in the weightlifting gym of the universe. That's what's going on. So when you follow your bliss, don't think it's just going to be easy and nothing bad is ever going to happen. Not anything bad. It's not good or bad. Whatever God brings in front of you, it's for you, for making you better. Making you better. On some level, making you better. So how do you follow your bliss? Here's your key. If you don't know what your bliss is, listen very carefully to this. I'm about to give you a secret to the universe. More secrets to the universe, right? Because everything that I learn, I share. That's how I get to keep it. As soon as I learn it, I teach it. That's how I get to keep it. You can't keep anything. You can't keep anything that you don't give away. That's the mystery of the whole universe. The way you keep something is to give it away. The way you keep money is to give it away. Oprah taught everybody that. She demonstrated it, the universal principle for us. Yet you must give from an infinite overflowing well of infinite supply. And then you will have infinite supply. Okay? Now, here is the secret to the universe. What was I about to say? Lord, why am I? Help me. Okay. Thank you. I have to ask some of these angels. That's why y'all see me looking up and looking all around, because I have a whole lot of beings all around me all the time. They're very helpful. I call them and finding your bliss. Here's how. Yeah, they reminded me. Thank you so much. Here's how. If you don't know what your bliss is, if you don't know your bliss, a little scarf is doing something here. If you don't know your bliss, here's gonna be, you see them too, Mama Rade, all around me. If you don't know your bliss, this is what's gonna take you there. Follow your curiosities. Mm. Follow your curiosities. Why? Because your spiritual walk, hear me now, is like a cookie crumb trail through the woods. The divine doesn't give you everything all at one time. It would blow our circuits. We can't get, you can't download everything all at once like Solomon did. His circuits were ready for that. You see, if you try to plug in a 125 to a 256, you're going to have a problem. You're going to blow the circuits. So the universe so lovingly is taking us by the hand, step by step by step, so lovingly. The universe loves you so much, and it's taking you step by step by step on your path. You can't lose, and you can't fail. So you might as well go for it. You can't lose with the universe. You cannot lose, and you cannot fail. So you might as well go for it. Now, your curiosities, the things that you're drawn to, the things that you wonder about, the things that you're curious about, do that if you don't know what your bliss is. Oh my God. Oh, it works. Oh, what about crystals? You see, it's the universe dingling something in front of you. Come this way. Oh, I wonder about crystals. But most people don't allow themselves to follow their curiosities because they're so busy doing what other people told them to do. Go get a job, work, do this, do that, go to church, da da da. And then if you in church, all your people are telling you, crystals, in the name of Jesus, we need to sprinkle some holy water on you because they don't want you to go to a crystal shop. Or was that just my crazy life? But anyway, right? If you love crystals, go that way. You see, the universe is not going to show you the whole plan before you even take step number one. It's telling you, take step one. Once we take step one, then we can take two and then maybe three. It's a journey. Isn't that the great mystery of life, that we're on this mystical journey? Follow your curiosities. Ooh, I loved witchy books. Ooh, I'm reading the next book on Wicca, and the next book on Wicca, and the next book, and the next book, and the next book. I was following all my curiosities in crystals, and I got the crystal Bible, and I got a bunch of crystals, and this crystal would sparkle at me, and I would get it. And that crystal looked interesting, and I got that one. And then next thing you know, boom, here we are. It works. If you can't follow your bliss, follow your curiosities. Follow the things that twinkle. Follow the things. You're looking at angels. You keep seeing something pop up about angels, or something keep popping up about Buddhism, or something keeps popping up about the Yebaya. Follow it. Most people do not give themselves permission to immerse yourself in your blisses and your curiosities because you think they're trivial and don't matter, because on some level you think you don't matter. 555, follow it. 555, follow it. Look up the angel number 555. Then it's going to take you somewhere else. Then it's going to take you to the next step. Then it's going to take you to the next step. Then it's going to take you to the next step. This is how spiritual path unfolds. And people don't have enough faith and trust in this universe. And this universe is taking me somewhere. This universe is smart and intelligent. This infinite intelligence knows what it's doing. Let me follow my path. I already set all this stuff up because before I came here, you already set all this stuff up before you came here. You set up your soul markers in your destiny soul plan. In your divine destiny plan. You set up the soul markers. You set up your soul groups. You set up all this stuff before you came here. But when we went through the birth canal, even when you were in the uterus, you still remembered it up to a point. But when we went through a birth canal, see that little dip on top of our lip? That came from the angel Gabriel. When she goes like this, she does that to every baby, like shh. And that's where you get the dip on your lip. And that's where the angel is saying it's a secret. They wipe you. She wipes you. Or she'll kiss you. Mwah. Some traditions say that the angel Gabriel kisses you, kisses the baby, and right there, you got that dip on your lip, and you forgot. It's a secret. Shh. Because if you knew the whole thing, that would take all the fun out of it. If you knew everything that was going to happen, that would take all, it would take out, it would ruin the surprise. Oh my God. You got to have the surprise factor of life, don't you? We call it the great mystery. Love it. I love the surprise. I love the great mystery. What delicious thing is going to come now, right? You love it. And this is how you engage the great mystery, your life, your hero's journey, because you're on a hero's journey. The very fact that you are here tells us all you are on the hero's journey. You would never be attracted to this channel up at this time in the morning on this entire live stream, still to the end, without being on your hero's journey. It would be impossible for you to be receiving this information if you were not already on the spiritual journey, the hero's journey, realizing your avatar, realizing that inner avatar and letting that avatar just blossom. You would never be here if you couldn't do. Don't you love this journey? Oh my God, it's a journey. Now let's conclude these action steps. Yes, 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 yes. These man, love said love surprises, but dang, some of the surprises are very fascinating. Very fascinating. But if you look at them once again with a curiosity, look at the observe them as a witness. Don't be all caught up in the storm. Anti-M, swirling around in the thing. Step and let your divinity behold the thing. And here's a meditative practice. If, hey, you overslept, you ain't overslept, you in the perfect time, at the perfect place, at the perfect time. Here's how you can start to see yourself from your divinity. Now this is going, I'm going to end with this because this is going to trip you out. Oh, I'm blissed out, Hotep. That's how that ends. I'm going to give you this and then we're going to end. I think the beings tell me what to say and do and when we're complete. And I'm at the service of the divine. This is a practice. And once I started doing this was incredible. Tears flowing at this time. Yes. Children are curious. Exactly. And children are the best manifestors in the universe. That's how they get everything they want. Kids don't have money. They don't have jobs. They don't have the spiritual tools and practices. They haven't read all the spiritual books you read, and they can manifest anything they want. If they want a bike, they're going to get it. If they want Heelys, they're going to get it. If they want roller skates, they're going to get it. If they want that new Batman figure, they're going to get it. I don't care how much money their parents have or do not have. Kids are going to get what they want. Kids are the best manifestors in the world. Oh, they're going to get it. Trust me, they're going to somehow. And you know why? Because they're using their whole body to manifest. Humans are so in the head. Right? We're so grown up. We're so in the head. We're so grown. They're using their whole, I want a bike. And then their imagination is going, I'm on my bike, zooming. And next thing you know, law brings it to them. Not their mamas, not their daddies, about to Google it, not their bank accounts. Kids don't have bank accounts. They don't let kids have bank accounts. Kids ain't got no money. Kids ain't got no jobs. And kids manifest anything the hell they please, when they want it. They will, won't they, Melody? They will bug the living daylights out of you. Oh, they're getting what they want. All of them are getting what they want. Susie, thank you for the super chat. 1,000-fold plus return to you. Isn't that the truth of kids? I raised 3 kids and I watch my grandbabies. I got 3 grandbabies. Ether is about to be 5. Ether, Enzo, and Empress. Ether, yes, his name is Ether. His name is Ether Titan. Yes, my first grandbaby's name, my daughter's son. His name is Ether Titan. He got a huge name. And we did that on purpose. The next one is Enzo Legend. Yes, legend. We expect you to be a legend. The third one, our little lady, Empress Solara. I did not tell them this, but Solara was in my first initiation magical name. Solara. I was part of it. I won't say the rest of it. Empress. We expect you to be an empress and rule on your throne. Ether Titan. So Ether, and he's otherworldly. And if y'all look on this channel, you will see Ether breaking down the dimensions. And Ether was something like 3. I was driving in the car. Ether was in the back seat, and I'm driving. And Ether said, Yeah, G Mommy. They call me G Mommy because I ain't nobody's grandma, okay? Ain't nobody calling me grandma. Forget that. You gonna make me you gonna make me start turning old if you start calling me grandma. I don't need 50 million people calling me grandma. No, 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 no. I ain't got no rocking chair. I ain't got no needles for nobody. Okay? Name says it all, doesn't it? We about this life. We about living and youthfulness and vibrancy and energy and keeping it moving, okay? Until God called me home. Ether was sitting in the back seat of the car. I'm driving. Ether is talking to me. He said, "Yeah, G Mommy." And I knew he was getting ready to go in, and I was all ears. When little kids talk, you better be all ears, especially when they 3. Because see, when they're 1, they can't yet speak. They just be telling you stuff with their face. Like, you ever have babies stare at you? Babies stare at me all the time. You know how these babies. Ether Titan. Ashe to the rainbow children, indigo children, all of them. You ever have babies stare at you? Babies do that all the time. A baby will do something, and they'll look at me and they go, and they don't listen to the babies. I'm telling you, the babies do not stop looking at me until I'm all the way away. Like they will go like this and right in my eyes. Babies don't turn away. They will look you right in your eyes like I know who you are. Like they'll drop everything and just look straight at me. All babies do that. Love me some babies. Oh my God. So at 3 is when they can really speak with a high level intelligence, and they're not 7 yet. At 7, we've conditioned them into being regular people. They start lying. They start doing all this other stuff just to try to fit in with the big people, because by then we've conditioned them that if they don't submit to our will, that it's going to be bad for them. We don't let their natural spirit run free. However, we're raising these 3 babies in a very different way. So Ether is in the back seat. So I'm listening to babies, and he says, "Yeah, G Mommy." And he's like playing with some toy or whatever. And I had enough kids to know at 3, they would say the most profound things. Profound, right? So Mama Ra and Master Nova, they got a good connection. You were talking about this. I was meant to give this testimony. My son was diagnosed with autism, only focused on cars from all morning until manifested a massive, expensive electric car. Because autism is a higher level of intelligence that we don't truly understand. It's beyond the kind of consciousness that we're accustomed to. So doctors want to say, oh, something's a problem. It's not. He focused on the artistic son, focused on cars. He got an expensive electric car. He probably don't have money or a job, but you have convinced yourself somehow that you need money and a job to have your dreams come true. It doesn't work like that. The universe is not checking to see, oh, you can have it, but first, do you have a job? The universe never asked me that. As a matter of fact, I found that the job was problematic to my manifestations. But everybody thinks, I gotta have a job, I gotta get more money. Why do you have to have a job? I always say, when people want money, they always say, I gotta get a job. How come people don't say, I gotta get a prayer? Why do people say that? I got to get a job. Why is that people's first thought? Our conditioning. I got to get a prayer. I got to get a mantra. I got to get a meditation first. So I'm driving in the car. Ether's in the back. He says, yeah, G Mommy, because you're not from this dimension. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here we go. You're not from this dimension because you're from the 5th dimension. And see, I couldn't hardly talk 3. And I'm not from this dimension. See, I came from the other dimension, and we came from the 5th dimension, and we came into this dimension. It's like 10, 11 o'clock at night. He back there spouting words sound like something came from Ascended Master. He said, yeah, because it's like magic, G Mommy. He said the word magic. I was done. He said it's like magic, G Mommy. I didn't even ask the kid any questions. He just yeah, and if you look at the video, I wanted to put that thing on video so bad, but I was driving, and it would not have been safe to do so. Of course, there was no way I could hook up my phone and be driving, and it was nighttime. Couldn't pull over on the side of the road, put him on the camera. I'm like, oh my God, oh my, and I knew it was for me to receive what he was talking about. Because G Mommy, you're not from this dimension. He kept saying that. I'm not from this dimension. No, because see, we came in from the other dimension. We was on the 5th dimension. And you was on the 5th dimension. He kept saying the 5th dimension. I could not believe. And he was saying it with all purity, clarity, and certainty. It was not, that's all. It wasn't preachy. It wasn't trying to convince me. It was just stating things like, I have unread shoes. Yeah, you came from another dimension. And I came from another dimension. And we came into this dimension, G Mommy. And G Mommy, it was like magic. He said, I was done. I driving my car. I'm like, here we go. Thank you, universe. So he is absolutely accurate. Children have this down pat until we beat it out of them. And unfortunately, we make kids adults. Unfortunately, we want to do the reverse, make yourself a kid again. That's what you really want to be doing. That's why I'm so happy and joyful, because I am in touch and very much alivening my inner child. The inner child is the source of joy. The inner child is the source of joy, the happiness, the joy, the radiance of children effortlessly. They're not thinking, they don't wake up and say, I'm going to set an intention to be joyful today. Like grown-ups have to do. You get up in your bed, you're thinking about your bills, you're thinking about this, you're thinking about that, you're thinking about, let me set it, but you got a frown on your face. Let me set, and you're so serious. Let me set an intention to be joyful today. But you still don't look joyful, and you're still not radiating joy into the universe. I'm going to write joy in my journal. I'm going to say 20 joy affirmations. I am joyful. I am joyful. I'm joyful. That's what you look like. And the universe is like, that's not joy. Forgive me for laughing, but this stuff cracks me up because we really think we're doing something. I don't mean to laugh at our spiritual unfoldment, but this is funny. We got affirmation. I am rich. Bro, it's a joke. I am peaceful. Angry as hell. That ain't gonna get you there. That ain't gonna work, okay, people? That is not gonna work. Ask me how I know. You better change your vibration. It's not gonna work. Omar throwing more money at me. I feel like I'm in a spiritual strip club. Thank you, Omar. Omar said she gotta get another $1 for that one. People, thank you, Omar. 1,000-fold return to you for that. Firex said, I am rich. Lint pockets. That is it. We're not going to get there. Set an intention for it. Put it on a vision board. Write out the affirmations in the journal. Say the journal. Do another 40-day process saying the affirmation at 11:11 every day. Oh, y'all got all that part down pat, but your vibration is still off. And the universe ain't reading all that stuff you just did. It's reading Valerie's lit pockets. The universe is reading lit pockets because you're vibrating lit pockets. So it's not in the vibration. That's why these mantras are so critical. Because do you notice what this book says? It says 40 days to not more money. Do you see that it does not say 40 days to more money? It says 40 days to wealth consciousness. Because once you get wealth consciousness, your consciousness is vibrating money, wealth, prosperity, abundance, infinite supply. Then you always going to have plenty money. Trust me. I love you. God bless you. Peace. Oh, family. So much fun. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. Love you. Mwah. Peace, family. I love you. God bless you. Peace.